YouTube. It's the Skorpion with Mikkel. Today, I don't know what to say. Let me start off by saying,
welcome back.
Welcome back. We're recording on this mini laptop while my laptop is getting repaired. I don't like this laptop. It's a mess, but it's going to have to do. And we'll still be able to give you the Skorpion Show videos until my original laptop come back. I want to do like a video lip syncing thing, and I want you guys to be a part of it. You have until July 19th to submit this video to me. It's very important if you want to be a part of it. I'm going to be sending out messages to people who also have webcams to get in on this, because I think it would be really nice. So if you want to be a part of it, again, you got to have a web camera, and send me a message, and I'll give you the details on everything that we're going to do.
I hope a lot of people
do it,
because I think it'll be really, really fun. When Kevin told me the idea last night, I was like, I read the text message, I was like, oh, that would be so nice. I just wish we would have been able to. But it's always next year.
You have until July 19th, which is next Sunday.
July 19th, not July 20th.
Okay.
Not July 21st.
While I'm editing.
Not July 20th, but July 19th. If you want to be a part of the Skorpion Show, and you want to be a part of, can't we just say that we're doing something for, we don't have to say who, but can't we say we're doing something for somebody, and that if they want to be a part of this big thing, okay, we're doing something big for a big, big celebrity, and it's not the celebrity that you probably think it is, but we're doing something big for a celebrity. We're not going to tell you if it's a guy or a girl, but the celebrity has no idea that we're doing this for them. But they will after July 19th. That's why we're asking you to send us stuff on July 19th. So when we send this to them, the celebrity will be able to see all your faces. And they will actually see and listen to you. So we need you guys to participate.
You have until July 19th to send the video.
I mean, come on. What YouTube show do you know actually does stuff like this?
It actually wants you to be a part of it.
We want you to be a part of it too. So I think it's going to be fun. It's going to be really fun. And trust me, this celebrity is going to love it. They're going to love it.
Yes, he is. So make sure.
You say yes, he is. We said we're not going to say if it's a guy or a girl.
Shit. Well,
just, they're going to love it.
All right. Well, he knows now. So.
Yes, he does. It's like,
so, you know what, Mikkel? This is what I want to talk about.
I don't
get beat up?
I don't live here.
Then shut up. Now,
here.
Let's talk about why is it that when you talk to somebody, everybody in the world wants to talk to you, but when you're not talking to somebody, nobody wants to talk to you?
Can I get an amen?
I want to know what is the problem. Amen.
Can I get an amen?
Amen.
I've
what
been
is the
asking
problem?
That question forever. Mind you,
OMG.
I have people hitting me up on Twitter. Like today, somebody hit me up on Twitter saying, when I come to Philly, I want to take you out. And I was like, well, where were you months ago when I was... But now that I'm not lonely, I don't want anybody to take me out. Because I got my...
And I'm learning what the long distance thing is all about. So...
But wait, we're going to talk about this off camera, because you told me that it wasn't... You told me it was just friends.
Oh, but we're going to talk about it.
We can talk about it on here, or...
No, we're not going to talk about it on YouTube.
Because we can talk about it on YouTube. I mean, we don't have to name names.
Oh, but I'm pretty sure they know.
So. Who's they? Them or...
Yes, the viewers. Why that fan so loud?
I don't think the viewers know, but I'm just saying. You told me that it was just friends. And... Because I asked. And you said, no, we're friends. But in the back of my mind, I said,
Don't you want to just be more than friends? You know?
I mean, well, it depends. Does the other person feel like that?
Of course. So, it's just, I don't know, it's just a distance thing. But the problem is, like, now all of a sudden, I had to check somebody last night because they were like, oh, I watch your videos all the time, and I just seen your latest video about Sweet Dreams. And he was like, I'm mad that you didn't like Beyonce video and stuff. I was like, well, it's not the fact that I didn't like the video. I just think that she's making too much money to be giving us a video like this. And then I was like, wait a minute, you watch my videos then you know that I was in Chicago, right? oh, I didn't see that video. Oh, okay, well, you don't watch all my videos. Don't sit there and tell me you watch all my videos and I bring up a video and you say you ain't bringing that video recent. Don't do that.
Don't do that.
Especially, and then I'm like, didn't I give you my number months ago? And I said, did you ever call? Well, I called you at the Beyonce concert because I knew you would be here. Oh, you called me at the Beyonce concert? Let's go through my missed calls. Do I see your number at all? No, I don't. So don't sit there and lie to me. It's a waste of time. I said, giving you my number, it's a waste of time again. You know? It's a mess. Mess. Just leave me alone. I'm happy. Just leave me alone.
Yeah, you're right. Like, why do people lie and say they called you when they didn't call you?
Okay. Because I'll go right through that damn history.
But anyway, I digress. So, everybody wants to know, how do I feel about the Sweet Dreams video? Well, when I saw it, because I was late on seeing it, I mean, can you believe me being late on seeing something about Beyonce? But anyway, it happens. So I was late on seeing the video. So when I did see it, I was sitting and I was watching it and I was tuned into it. And then afterwards, well, let me just first say, before I saw the Sweet Dreams video, I went to a website and I went to the YBF.com and they had the video posted on the website. And of course, you know, anything Beyonce, there's over like 200 comments, okay, because you know Beyonce's a hot topic. So I was surprised when I was reading the comments because there were actually, I was expecting a lot of people to hate on her, but there were actually a lot of mixed reviews where you had some people saying they liked it and some people saying that they didn't. So I was really shocked. But one comment that really stuck to me is when this one person said, you know, something about the video being bland and it could have been more and this and the third. So in the back of my mind, I was like, I think they're just like really hating. So then I actually clicked and I watched, push play and I watched the video. And after watching it, I said, you know what? I agree with that person who said it was bland. I thought that the beginning of the video was good, and I thought that the finger waves with the robotic outfit, she looked nice in there, and I like, you know, that little. But I think that's a little sad when those are the only two parts that I can actually say that I like, because I love Beyonce, and I expected her to like. With that, mind you, I need to let y'all all know, I'm not a big fan of Sweet Dream song. I wasn't a big fan of it when it was called Beautiful Nightmare last summer. So with that, I expected the video to kind of bring me into liking it. And then when I saw it, I was just like, Beyonce, you could have done so much more with this video. But I will say that I like the opening when she's in the bed. I like that. I thought that was really nice. I don't know. I think I was
been like a more darker video or something.
I don't even know if it should have been darker. I just think that there should have been more to it. Yeah, I think it should have been a little bit better. Yeah, there should have been a theme to it. Whereas though there wasn't a theme. Every time I turned around, she was like doing something like that didn't have.
I like the way she was dancing though, like the way she was popping.
Yeah, she was popping, but you know she's really good at popping anyway. So I mean, she is. Yes, Beyonce, yes. But I mean, and I didn't get upset when I saw people say that they didn't like the video. I didn't get upset. But what I did get upset with is when people were writing me and saying that, oh, Mikkel, that video was horrible, and I know you like it, and I know you love. And I was like, well, wait a minute. I haven't even really said how I feel about the video, so you don't.
Why are you wearing my cologne?
Oh, does it smell good?
It stink on you.
It stinks on you because you reek of bacon.
Yeah, sure you're right.
I don't live here. But anyway, just because I love Beyonce does not mean that I think everything she touches turns to gold. Which 98% of the time it does turn to gold. But, who? Richard?
Cut that shit out.
I ain't got no damn neck. I ain't got no hump in the back of my back. I ain't no camel.
His neck black like sand.
But,
no big in the back like all.
But I think that's what makes me very different and unique about some of the Beyonce fans out there. You know what I mean?
They love everything.
Whereas though some of the fans that you'll find on MySpace or on YouTube or on Twitter will love everything Beyonce touches. Me, I will like it, but then I will also point out what I don't like. And I didn't really like too much of the Sweet Dreams. But I told a lot of people, even though I'm not a big fan of Sweet Dreams video, is the video on my MySpace page on autoplay? Yes, it is. Why is it on autoplay on my MySpace page? Because every video that she comes out with is on my MySpace page for autoplay. Because I'm still showing her support. But that doesn't mean that, just because I don't like the video doesn't mean that I'm not going to support her. Please, because that's just one tiny dot on the big red apple that you can turn the apple around and not pay attention to. You know what I mean?
Now, there's a rumor going around that Brandy was dropped from Epic Records, and she did admit that. Well, I guess her PR admitted that she's no longer a part of Rock Nation. And I didn't even know she was managed by Rock Nation. And then,
I didn't know she was still managed by anybody.
Shit, I didn't know she was still releasing music and
That's
stuff.
some mean motherfucker.
It's not.
That's not
being
mean. That's true.
This is the thing, Brandy. Your album came out in November, and we only had 2 singles, Right Here and Long Distance, and that was it. Like, do you care? That's what I had to say. Like,
that should be the next
care.
thing. Do you care?
Do you?
We
care?
care, but do you care?
Doc, you care.
Because, you know, these artists and these singers are always say, oh, we love the fans, we love the support from the fans. But when the fans talk, because we are fans, we may not be fans of all of your work, but we are fans. So, when fans like us talk, do you listen to what we're saying? Because actually, we've come to realize that some of you out there are listening to what we're saying. Because we will say something one day, and then a few weeks later or a month later, that artist has totally done what we said. And we're like, wait a minute. How did that happen? Does this mean they're really watching our show? I mean, I can name a couple of people that have done that. Beyonce, Michelle Williams. They have done what we have said. No, really. Isn't that true?
Yes, but then they people, you know, people gonna be like,
But people say, oh, please.
And Kelly Rowland.
And Kelly Rowland. No, honestly. I don't want to toot our horn, but there has been stuff, not even just us, but people out there in general. You know what I mean? Just everybody. Fans will be like, oh, Michelle, why are you doing that? Why are you doing that? And then she'll turn back around and you'll be like, damn, Michelle, really? Hey, Mariah Carey. She performed at Michael Jackson's funeral. As soon as she walked up on stage, everybody on Twitter was like, oh my God, Mariah, you were horrible, you were horrible. And then what Mariah do? An hour later, she went on Twitter and apologized to everybody. Mm-hmm. Fans, when we talk, they listen.
About Mariah, she's been selling the mess for a while lately.
Yeah, she tried to blame it on her being emotional, which was not a good excuse.
Jennifer sang, Stevie Wonder sang,
Usher sang, and Usher was emotional.
Everybody. Lionel Richie sang.
Usher made me cry.
Yeah, Usher made everybody emotional. Yeah, that did hurt him.
Usher was hurt.
And I was hurt when he... I don't want to talk about it because I'm about to start crying. I'm going to start crying. Because I was at work watching the funeral, and I had to get up and close my office door because when his brother started talking, I was like tearing up.
No,
but then when his daughter, I was at work like...
And people had the nerve to say that they forced her to talk.
Yeah.
I thought Janet was going to talk, not the little girl.
Yeah, because they kept yelling, you know, Janet.
The little girl wanted to say something.
Yeah, the little girl did want to say something. And that was nice that she did want to say something.
About her damn father.
Yeah.
And
Yeah, she did. That was good.
There
wasn't nothing wrong with him.
About your daddy, it's strange we had to deal with. Yeah, at first I was like, child, let me go take a bathroom break on Al Sharpton.
That's what everybody said that, but
everybody
started preaching.
Yeah, Al
but he started preaching.
When Al Sharpton said something, everybody got up and started going to the bathroom and fishing.
When he started preaching. I said, yes,
he did a nice job. He did a nice job. And Brooke Shields, too. Brooke Shields did a nice
Brooke Shields,
job.
I was ready for her to get the hell off the stage.
I wasn't.
Yeah, she was. And then at one point, she started talking. I didn't know what she was talking about. I said, wait a minute. Is she still talking about Michael Jackson or is she talking about when she was a little girl?
Well, she talked about her not having a childhood, too.
Yeah, but I didn't want to hear that.
I looked up on her.
I wanted to cry. I didn't want to say
she was modeling for like them baby stuff at 11 months.
Damn. Well, who didn't know that?
I didn't.
Her mother was the one who pushed her out there. And her mother, people used to talk about her mother and saying that her mom, forced her to be one of those child stars.
Well,
her mom used to get a lot of heat.
All right, now let's talk about, there's a part in Bruno where you get to see like some showbiz moms will do anything for their children to get out there. I'm not going to say what happened, but y'all got to go see Bruno. Bruno is hilarious.
Don't tell us.
But some showbiz moms are crazy. And when you watch Bruno, you'll see what I'm talking about. But, what else we had to talk about? When I talked about Carrie Hilson. Okay, Carrie, it's time for a new video. I'm tired of Love Knocks You Down. It's time to get your money up.
I haven't even seen that video. That's my favorite
Keisha Cole song. It's time to come out with that song with Keisha Cole and Trina, Get Your Money Up. A video should have been out. That could have been a nice little anthem for the summer. I don't know what y'all are doing.
I don't know either, but did you hear about The Dream and Christina Milian supposedly already married.
I don't care. Because Christina was best supposed to have an album out. What is she doing?
Bring It On Again or something.
That ain't no new movie. What you talking about?
Goodbye.
I thought that was Solange.
She said that new movie. That new movie. This
Bring
is
It On.
2009, Nina. Bring It On. Loud and wrong. It's one thing to be wrong, but there's another thing to loud and wrong. That new movie. Bring It On Again.
Bring It On Again.
Get out again. Shut up again.
What else is going on? Wait a minute. I seen that you're going to be in Atlanta in September. What's up with that?
Oh. Wait a minute. I started planning my little trip, right?
Okay.
Because I was supposed to go. All right. I was supposed to go to California because I have a friend that lives in California. And I said, okay, well, then I'll go out, and see my friend that lives in California. Mm-hmm. But then I had to change the plans. Why I had to change the plans? Because I saw the prices for the airline tickets. And I said, no. And that was just for the ticket. And I said, Mikhail wants to do something quick and fast. I don't want to do something where as though, I just want, So I was like, well, you know what? Let me just plan on going to Atlanta. So I said, okay, I'll go to Atlanta in August. But I was like, no, I don't want to go to Atlanta in August because it's a little too soon and I want to really prepare for it. So I said, well, let me go to Atlanta when I have off at work as far as for a holiday. And I was like, okay, Labor Day. So I said, okay, fine, I'll go. So, Mikhail's really not that in tune to what goes on in certain worlds of, in certain worlds. So I said, okay, I'll go. So then when I told everybody I was going, and I said when I was going, then this person hit me up and said, oh, so you're going for Gay Pride. And I said, wait a minute. Gay Pride. I said, then I wrote, you had to see how fast I wrote. Here I go, when is Gay Pride? And so he said, oh, it's on the Labor Day weekend. I said, oh, thank you, because I will not be there. Okay? Mm-hmm. You won't see me there. So now I have to kind of try to figure out when I want to go. Mm-hmm. But now I don't even want to go anymore.
Well, I'll be in Atlanta Labor Day weekend.
By myself.
Why didn't you tell me?
Well, because I have friends.
I will see you all Labor Day weekend. You guys can look for me. I will be there.
You know what? I've never invited you then.
You didn't invite me to go see Bruno.
Didn't I ask about him yesterday?
Man, we got my number.
Mikhail should have looked on Twitter because I said I was going to see Bruno.
No, I wasn't even on Twitter that much yesterday.
Me either.
All right, well, then how the hell was I supposed to see you?
I don't know. I could have called you. I'm sorry.
Yeah, you could have. That just goes to show. When you're bald and beautiful, they don't want you around.
Mikhail is more of Amber. Amber's more,
yes, Amber and I are movie dates, okay?
Not me.
So Amber didn't invite me to go to the movie, so I feel some type of way.
Don't blame me.
Yeah, but when she said that she asked for me, why does it feel like my voice is vibrating? Mm-hmm. Do you feel it? Because I feel it all in this chair. When Amber asked for my number, you should have given it to her. Or did you not want me to go?
Amber ain't even asked me about you. I don't care if you go.
She said she did. So who's lying? He's lying.
I ain't gotta lie about it.
Yes, you did. Yeah, you're lying.
That's not weird. Have Mikhail been down here lately?
Mikhail ain't been here since Monday.
Well, I was going to come that day when we was going to talk about Michael Jackson, the day after Michael Jackson's funeral, but then your laptop. So then I was like, that's Kevin's sloppy nephew.
I'll do that again.
But, and yes, I'll say it again. I don't live here. For those of you that are wondering.
What else I have to say? Something else I have to say. Shout outs.
Oh my God! Can I please give a shout out real quick before I forget these people before they kill me? I want to give a shout out to my friend Trey in Atlanta. Okay, Trey. Trey tried out for American Idol a couple of weeks ago, and I'm really upset that they didn't choose him. But I know that American Idol is fixed anyway from when they were in Philly a couple of years ago, and my friend who could really sing went to try out, and she told me that really what they were looking for were people who act silly. So I know that American Idol is rigged, and when I found out that they didn't pick Trey, I said, yeah, they're really rigged because Trey can sing. And I don't mean sing, but he can sing. So when they didn't choose him, that's when I knew that they were rigged. And then he told me that when he left, the lady came up to him and was like, oh, you should try out next year. That's when I knew that he was good. Because he said that she came up to him. And so I said, well, you know what? Then why couldn't he try out this year? Because he was really good. You know what I mean? Like, what's next year? But anyway, I digress. I want to give a shout out to Trey. I want to give a shout out to Keezy, who also lives in Atlanta. That's my MySpace friend, Keezy. Who else I want to give a shout out to? I want to give a shout out to me, because without me, there would be no me. I also want to give a shout out to Beyonce. I want to give a shout out to Beyonce because Beyonce is just doing her thing. I want to give a shout out to Carrie Hilson because you know why? This is my first shout out to Carrie Hilson. Carrie Hilson is actually a pretty girl and she's really cute and she has potential to be something, but her aura is just messed up. I want to give a shout out to Timbaland for dissing Beyonce because without haters like Timbaland, Beyonce would not be where she's at. So thank you, Timbaland. I want to give a shout out to Kelly Rowland. Kelly, I love you, but that fashion show, please let this be your last season. Michelle, I want to give a shout out to you because your show in Chicago is about to start in London. I wish you all the luck and success in the world. I want to give a shout out to Cammie, Michelle's older sister, because Cammie, me and you are really good girlfriends. We really are. I want to give a shout out to Kevin for allowing me to be on his show. Next month is our 1-year anniversary together. Can you believe it? It's been a whole year. I still can't believe it. August 16th. So make sure y'all give us a little anniversary video. I want to give a shout out to Matthew Knowles because I love what he's doing with Beyonce's career, but he's so sneaky. You know, he's so sneaky, but I still want to give a shout out to him. I want to give a shout out to Ty Hunter for Ty Hunter saying good morning to me the other day. The first thing he said on Twitter was good morning, Mikel. So I was like, oh my God, wow, thanks, Ty. So I want to give a shout out to him. I want to give a shout out to Angie Beyonce, even though she hasn't been on Twitter for a couple of days now, and she still hasn't responded back to when I told her that I met her cousin a couple of weeks ago, but I still want to give a shout out to her. I want to give a shout out to the guy who took the pictures with me and Beyonce because I'm still trying to figure out when am I going to get those pictures. Hello, it's been like 2 weeks now. I want to give a shout out to Beyonce's bald-headed security guard because actually before I met her, I always thought that her security guard couldn't smile until I made Beyonce laugh during our meet and greet, and he was actually laughing too. So I want to give a shout out to him. I want to give a shout out to the guy.
He's making up people now.
Well, I don't know. I'm a shout out.
I want to give a shout out.
Thanks for watching. We will talk to you.
Wait, one last person. I also want to give a shout out to the camera guy at the concert who was putting me on the screen for over 30 times.
Bye, girl. You should have did that 2 weeks ago. Bye.